Hi, I'm going to give you a tarot reading. What we're going to do is pull an oracle card, what's the vibe, and see what the reading is going to be about, and then we'll follow it with the tarot reading. This is actually the first reading that I've done this year, 2026. So this is the first collective reading that I've done. So if you're seeing this message is for you. But we're going to pull a oracle to see what the following reading is going to be about. So, psychopath. Okay, so the message is probably not for you. So this read, if you're seeing this message isn't for you. Just type in the comments, put this on their For You page. So this reading is about psychopath, abusive, conniving, and unpredictable. I'm going to pull another one just to get more of a base going. I'm going to get one more here. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, and frozen. The psychopath is abusive psychopath feels stuck and frozen. I'm seeing a relationship, a possible karmic relationship. So we're going to hold on to these two cards and let this be our base for the reading. We're going to use this deck, Horror Tarot. We're just going to dive right into it because I feel like that was quick. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Spiritual abundance. Spiritual wealth. So this person is no longer in a picture and you're feeling free. I see spiritual abundance, spiritual wealth. The Ten of Pentacles, talks a lot about just feeling free from something abundant. So you might have cut this person out of your life. This psychopath was really draining you emotionally, physically, financially. But now that you've cut these ties, you're feeling a lot more abundant and free. It's good. Now, King of Swords in reverse shows that this person was just a child. Now, I don't know if this reading is for a man or for a woman, but with the King of Swords in reverse, it does show that they were not making good decisions. They were making poor choices. They didn't take accountability, lack of direction. So it seems like they've always felt stuck and stagnant. It's like they were focusing so much at being in the present moment, they didn't create a plan for themselves or the future. And they're kind of like maybe even dragging you down with them. So you probably didn't realize that you were putting yourself on board of a sinking ship. Now, again, I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but the psychopath didn't like being alone. So they want to drag somebody else into their sinking ship. So that way they don't feel like they're drowning by themselves. And they kind of did this to themselves. I mean, the King of Swords in reverse shows that this lack of direction and poor choices, it's what's causing their sinking ship. It's like they talk about wanting this kind of life. They want to, they probably preach about, living a life of financial freedom and but they don't put any effort. They don't take any accountability, and they just maybe a lot of the poor decisions that they make is a lot of the financial aspect, and it kind of was consuming a lot of your finances to help this person out. Okay. We have the Empress. I think you just had enough of their shit. You chose yourself. You did what you could to help them see their potential. You've encouraged, you've did everything you could. But I think that it was just draining you emotionally, physically, financially, and it just got to a point where you just started seeing them. They're just, they're abusive. You just started, you started to see them for who they really are. You really tried to see the light in them, and it really only just affected you in the long run. I think that you're also in a process of trying to forgive yourself. Maybe this has happened before with them. Maybe you've given them a second chance, or maybe this kind of thing have happened before in a previous relationship, and it's happened again. And I think a lot of this forgiveness is maybe happening because you don't beat yourself up. You can't beat yourself up, and you can't, obviously you can't control what people do, what people say, and but yeah, I mean, it's good to, maybe just forgive yourself and learn the lessons, but don't beat yourself up. And I think that you're kind of trying to take some blame on your own part, but this isn't really your fault. They probably put on a mask. They fooled you. They put on that mask. They fooled you. They pretended to be like this very ambitious person who's going to try and fulfill everything else in your life that you're trying to achieve, and they lied. They just wanted you to be a part of their life for maybe obsession and possessiveness. And you not only, the Empress showed that your big heart drained you in this situation because you tried to give them the benefit of the doubt, you saw the light in them, you ignored the red flags, etc. But now the Queen of Swords is saying that now you see the truth for what it is. Now the Queen of Swords speaks of like the harsh truth. And I think that a lot of this truth that you had to deal with and come to terms with is that they were not who they said they were. And I think that why this hurts so much is because you are grieving over somebody that doesn't even exist. They lied to you about who they are. They're a child. That potential you saw in them, the green flags that you tried to see, that's a facade. I mean, it could be narcissistic. I mean, people who are psychopaths aren't always narcissistic. I think that this is just beyond narcissism. This is straight sociopath, psychopath behavior. They're all evils, right? But this is more than just narcissism. This is, they believe in their own lies. Who knows? Maybe they're even thinking about becoming Christian now, and they think that they need to, they need this divine intervention to be forgiven for all the bullshit and shitty abusive behaviors that they've caused. And now all of a sudden they're trying to maybe find religion. So we have the Lovers in reverse. Now this was just at the bottom of the deck, and this is happening currently. This is happening kind of recent. So this means separation, but I think that you thought was like a twin flame soulmate energy vibe, but actually you saw for the truth. You finally faced the truth of who they are. And the Lovers show reverse. I mean, this was like a false twin flame. Another lesson down that you're learning is just don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. Let them go. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles shows spiritual abundance, financial freedom, lots of good things coming your way with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Coins, same thing, but maybe you feel like you're more in like survival mode now versus victim mode. Good luck.